right, Crimson. A captured elite offered up the crystal ball they've been using to track us, and it's in there somewhere.
Man, grunts are just having a bad day today.
They get landed on warhogs, and then they get shot by a pelican. You know, it's all good. Whee!
Like seriously, grunts have no
just fell off the map.
grunts gets no respect.
Oh shit, they get no respect. They're grunts. But then again, same can be said. Same can be said. But then again, same can be said for some of the YouTubers that get bullied. And I'm not gonna mention any of them. Because that shit is gonna get hurt. Because that shit's personal. Well, not really personal, but it's personal to somebody else, but I'm not gonna mention.
Okay.
Movement from the structure. More bad guys inbound, Spartans.
Of course.
Hey, mediocre.
Go ahead.
Let's say if a new website comes up and they did what YouTube did back in the day. Do you think people will be able to transfer all their videos from YouTube to that site?
I don't know.
Like I'm just saying if YouTube doesn't if YouTube doesn't like step up their game, they're actually gonna be long and forgotten like MySpace. I'm just saying they seriously need to step up their game. Or they seriously need to stop enforcing all these rules on us and just let us do what we do best.
Yeah, there's gotta be a limit.
Textbook example of kicking ass.
There's gotta be a limit, because it's kind of like if you keep a tight leash on a bunch of people, they're not gonna like you for very long, and they're gonna want somebody, and somebody else is gonna come up with a better site.
Could explain why drones have been unreliable on that location.
Like, I get the whole copyright thing, you know, using other people's work.
Well, the copyright is kind of hard to establish right then and there. Like it's a double-edged sword.
Okay.
Like it could be like one person. Like it could be like one person wants to review it, but it's kind of like you also have to get permission to make sure it's okay.
Hello.
But yeah, it's also YouTube's fault for not getting the information that it's okay. Yeah, it's okay to review content and stuff. Like, hey, if you were reviewing a video of mine, I give you all the props to review it. Oh my god, this is the same damn map.
One down, 2 to go. One more to go. Great work.
Like, let's say I create a movie or something like that. And I give you permission to review it, and only you. Like, I can say, hey, this specific person can review my content and everything. Then yeah, it'll be okay. Because you know I like to get input, and not everybody's the same. But getting some information can do that. But if it's just like but let's just say somebody else decides to review it, decides to
Hello?
review it, and they just use a bunch of my content, for the video, or let's just say somebody says they're gonna review it, and then they just take all the content and they say, hey, I created this, like I created the movie and everything, and they just take full credit for it. I mean that there is like copyright to the maximum, and you can actually get sued, and you can actually lose either your channel, or you can lose a lot of stuff. You can lose a lot of stuff depending on what the person you stole from. You stole content from decides, because it's piracy. You don't just take somebody's video. You don't just say you're gonna react to it and then just take somebody's content and label it as your own when somebody else owns all the rights to it. But then again, people actually want to review it, and then it's just like they get copyright strikes for no apparent reason, and it's kind of like, well, who are you? Like, how are we gonna know who's reacting to the videos and not stealing content? Like, that's the thing. So yeah, like I said, copyright content is like a double-edged sword. And it's like you can never know for sure. And it's like you can never know for sure if it's like people are just showing like gaming content. Like, people show up a lot of gaming content, and it's because they want other people to see the game and all that, and nope. Or people just want to get through the game, but they can't, so they watch a video on how to get through it. I mean, that's alright, because it's like promotion. The content's getting out there, and people. It's like, yeah, it's promotion. So it's not all that bad.
Still have a few coveys to clear out, Crimson.
Oh shit.
There we go. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do like reviewing games. Reviewing games because if I like the game, if I actually love the game, like I really love it, I'd say.
The Cubbies have one of our birds.
It's an army ride. Shot down near Cauldron Base. Assumed destroyed.
Assumed wrong.
Commander, do you see this?
Okay. Okay, I think I'm rambling on it. People are like, Ookami, just shut up and play. I think that's what one of the viewers of the video will be saying. Like, Ookami, just shut up and play.
This is a commentary let's play, it's not just a let's play.
If it was an actual let's play, then yeah, Mediocre would have told me to not bring up long discussions. But it's commentary, so we can bring up topics of discussion if we feel the need.
Got it, Crimson?
Yeah. 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 Plus, the YouTube copyright system is kind of like it. Like, here's the thing. It's kind of like it. It feels like, you know, it kind of picks like eeny, meeny, miny, mo, like, where it just feels the need to be bad, and I don't know.
It's just inconsistent.
I'm just saying, like, yeah, it's really inconsistent. And I don't know why YouTube can't just do it for themselves.
Phantom
Like here's one YouTuber in particular. Bulma Bunny, which is somebody doing the Bulma voice for Dragon Ball, from Dragon Ball Z and all that. Like there are really good impersonators of certain Dragon Ball characters, and I really like those impersonators when they do like games and stuff because it makes it even funnier, and it actually would give us an in-depth what a character. On how a character would react if they were playing a game or watching a video or something like that. But anyway, Bulma Bunny reacted to a Bolchi, which is a fusion of Bulma and Chi-Chi, but I'm not gonna get too far into detail. She gets a copyright strike. For no apparent reason. Like there were other people that watched the video and they didn't get copyright strikes, but it just seemed like she was the one out of the pack to get picked for the copyright. And it's kind of like well, that's unfair. She's just reacting to a video. What's even worse is that other YouTubers reacted to it and they didn't get one copyright strike.
And I guess that's the same situation with me when I try to upload one video of the Advanced Warfare campaign. I mean, everyone else's is okay, but mine, nope.
So yeah, the YouTube system is broke as hell, and I don't even know why YouTube isn't fixing it. And plus seriously, it feels like it's going towards PG, and it's just like you got YouTube Kids,
exactly.
You got YouTube TV, you got those PG channels.
More target practice.
You got
coming
those
your way.
PG channels. Yet on here, you expect other YouTubers to not swear and stuff because there might be little kids watching. Like people are in control of their swearing, but it's kind of like if they just do it. It's kind of like if they just do it, then it's just their wording or phrasing. They're just words. If they're being aimed towards somebody, for like bullying reasons, then yeah, that's fine. Then yeah, I can see why. But if it's just like if we're just being friendly, like I call you a crazy bastard, you take that as a compliment because there
are times where I am a crazy bastard.
You know it's friendly. Yeah, there are times. Yeah, I don't really take too much offense of it. But yeah, if people are actually being offended, then yeah, that's where you draw the line.
Still have a few coveys to clear out, Crimson.
Yeah, it's just like if YouTube continues to go PG, kind of thing, because kids are watching and stuff, then there's gonna be problems because we got a variety of teens and adults that watch videos.
I mean, there's a reason why there's the age restriction thing.
Or shouldn't they like put an option of like?
Yeah, there's an option.
Put an option down in the video.
That's two.
Yeah, there's a. No, I'm just saying like you can rate it like rated PG-13, rated R.
Well, there's a
why
setting like where
put
you can actually put in the age restriction thing on.
Dalton, Crimson needs a ride, and I can use some explosives
Wouldn't
to replace a problem.
wouldn't that happen to every video or just the videos that
Just the one video at a time.
Crimson's on the job.
Spartan, hunters have entered the area.
Yeah. Plus all these sponsors and stuff are just like, oh, like, they just tell people you need to stop swearing. What if we want to swear? Like, what if we want to get our anger out? Like, I heard swearing is one way to get your anger out a little bit. I don't do it a whole lot, like, don't drop one after the other, but it's kind of like, you know, it kind of helps to release some stress. Because it's kind of like you're angry, and you just swear out of nowhere, it helps. At least from my standpoint, it helps. So it's kind of like...
There you go.
So and plus people can choose whether they can swear or not. You can't just tell them they can't. You can't just tell them they can't, because if they don't, it's not them.
I mean, aren't I think that hunter got us both.
Yeah, I got us both. You were saying?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, what was I saying?
I think you were gonna get a point across or something.
I don't know. That hunter punching the both of us just kind of made me forgot.
I think you were gonna be talking about like the swearing kind of thing.
Oh yeah. I mean, there are some words like hell or damn. I mean, those aren't really considered bad words.
Those are the acceptable words. Or like I'm pissed off. Like pissed doesn't seem to be like a really bad word either. But it's just like you say. But it's just like you say you motherfucker or you pussy or something like that. Then yeah, that's like really bad words. But it's just like. But yeah, and I have my fair share of dropping the F-bombs, but it's kind of like a really bad habit that I need to get rid of. So like it seems to be like the lesser words. It seems to be like the lesser words are okay, but it's just like you put in like the big word, then there's problems, and it's kind of like
Not to mention, do you remember that whole 15 or 16 minutes of me just swearing?
Yeah. Yeah, and I thought that was funny.
But of course I won't do it this year.
Spartans are clear.
Not this year. Not this year.
It'll be nice to have the element of surprise again.
Well,
Anyways, I think we can continue this discussion off video. So, like and comment.